Hey guys, thanks to everyone who tuned into the live stream yesterday. Unfortunately, I've got a lot of work on with my websites today and other work, so I won't have time to do a live stream today. But I do want to do a follow-up and talk about proof of keys. This is something that we talked about in the live stream yesterday. Now, this was launched last year by Trezor, and I'll be honest, this wasn't something that I was aware of until the live stream. It was just kind of slipped past me. But this is an annual event now, and it's happening tomorrow. And you can see here from the website what the purpose is. It really is to try and keep exchanges on their toes. Every January 3rd, the Bitcoin community, hodlers of last resort, participate in a proof of keys celebration by demanding and taking possession of all Bitcoins held by trusted third parties on their behalf. By demanding and taking possession of their assets, individuals will learn real fast with blockchain proof whether they're part of the elite hodlers or not. Proof of keys is the annual hodler initiation. Now, I only learned about this yesterday, but I fully support this. I really do think that it is up to us to try and keep exchanges on their toes. There's a lot of exchanges out there that are lying consistently on a daily basis about a lot of things. We've seen exchanges being hacked, etc. And it won't surprise me if there's a lot of exchanges out there saying that they've got the funds there to give you withdrawals, but they're not in a position to do so. So I fully support this initiative. I think it's a good thing for the industry. I really do. Now, a few weeks ago, I did this video. Trading volume on most cryptocurrency exchanges is fake. This one here, I did this a few weeks ago, and it was about this report. Now, this report highlighted, they did a study and they highlighted which exchanges were lying about their trading volume, and the vast majority of them are. And you can see from this report, Binance, Bitfinex, Liquid, and that's it. All fine, all reporting 100% of their accurate trading volume. Their trading volume is accurate, 100% correct. They're not lying in their API figures. But you can see from the other exchanges, well, that's not going on. Most of the exchanges here, quite a large majority of them are reporting 100 times. 1% of the reported figures is actually what the trading volume is. This is a major issue. It's something that we need to highlight more, and it's a bloody joke. Let's be honest, it's a joke that exchanges get away with this. And it will surprise you that there's a lot of other exchanges, top exchanges, that are doing this. Reporting 100 times is pretty bad. But even look here, HitBTC, who are the subject of this video. HitBTC, their true trading volume is only 25% of what they're reporting. So they are inflating their figures by 4 times. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up, HitBTC, is because Trezor noted that has HitBTC failed proof of keys, the annual event? I do not have an account. Asked a friend to initiate a withdrawal. Beware. Withdrawals are temporarily disabled on your account, and it links to this article. And you can see there, withdrawals are temporarily disabled on your account. So this article here has got a summary of it. Bitcoin exchange HitBTC freezes customers' accounts ahead of proof of keys event. Now, again, to go back to the point of proof of keys, the whole point is to withdraw your funds, simply just to prove to them, listen, this is my money. You can't do with it what you want. And this is something I fully support. I saw this in the poker industry about 10 years or so ago, where there was a lot of major poker companies, and instead of putting the player funds into a separate account, they put it into one big pot, the same pot of money that was used to pay marketing, employees, staff, CEOs. And when all the poker players tried to withdraw their money, they couldn't get paid. So it can happen, and it will happen. So I fully support this event. And what does HitBTC do? Well, they are freezing funds ahead of the event. Now that, let's be honest, that's a dick move. That is an absolute dick move. Maybe they're doing it because they don't have the funds to actually give everyone their money. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But it's a dick move regardless. Customers should be able to withdraw their money whenever they want. It's their money. But this kind of thing really does remind you that you should only keep a small amount of money on exchanges. And if you don't have the private keys, then you don't have your money. And yeah, it's unfortunate that this goes on, but it does. So I just want to scroll through this article and kind of just highlight again what's happening. I mean, Trezor's tweet here does kind of summarize it pretty well. You can see here on December 31st, 2018, HitBTC, the company, responded to an open complaint on Reddit after the user accused them of suspending his withdrawal request. Redditor PEDXS said they had dutifully passed the Know Your Customer test after waiting 6 months to access his HitBTC trading account. He confirmed that while he had withdrawn a large portion of his money already, he had left some of it back in a public address for day trading. After months of sending 40 plus emails, HitBTC finally unfroze my account. I immediately withdrew most of my funds, but left a small amount to day trade. I did that because HitBTC promised that no further automated restrictions will be applied. Here we go. Submitted all my documents evidence for Know Your Customer days ago, and now support is going cold on me. Have I been scammed? I've been trading crypto for years on all kinds of exchanges. I've never had my funds locked without warning like this. Support was fast to respond when asking for additional over-the-top information, but since I've given them everything they've asked for, they've just disappeared on me. And yeah, this is what's happening. They're freezing people's account. And there's a lot of other people reporting the same thing here. Over the months from day trading, I've built back my balance up to a couple of BTC. With the proof of key date approaching, I feel that HitBTC is the prime suspect for being insolvent, i.e. they don't have the funds. So I tried withdrawing my BTC. Guess what? They blocked the withdrawal and froze my account again. John McAfee there weighing in. The crypto exchanges have become the thing that we have originally fought against. The power is immense. HitBTC, for example, has increased suffering for millions of poor people who cannot afford the minimum buy-in since it's greater than their monthly income. Boycott them. He's actually had a couple of tweets about it, so if you check his Twitter account, which is always fun, you'll see more information about that. So, yes, HitBTC. You know, with this kind of thing, you know, you always have to do diligence with this kind of thing. You need to read what's really happening, and you can't just trust one article. But look through Twitter, you'll see a lot of people complaining about this. A lot of people complaining about customer service, about their accounts being frozen, funds being frozen, and yeah, it doesn't seem that this is fake. It does seem that this is actually going on, and they're actually freezing accounts. So this seems like a dick move, and it's worrying because it does suggest that HitBTC are panicking. Perhaps they're freezing accounts because they don't have the funds. Maybe they withdrew those funds, you know, converted some Bitcoin to fiat, and then the price of Bitcoin went down, and then they can't give that money back. I don't know. I'm just speculating here, but really this is a demonstration as to why this proof of keys event is actually quite a good thing. I think it is a good thing. And yeah, you know, there are good exchanges out there, and again, look at that transparency report. You can see that Binance and Bitfinex and Liquid are being 100% honest, and Binance in particular, I think, have been quite a positive force in cryptocurrency in general. Coinbase have been doing quite well as far as driving the industry forward. But there's a lot of topic exchanges that get a lot of volume, and they're doing well. I mean, look at this report. How many of these exchanges are lying about their trading volume? How many of these exchanges don't reply to customer support emails for weeks, that freeze accounts, that don't allow people to withdraw their money right away? I experienced this myself with some exchanges. Going back with Cryptopia, it took me like 3 weeks or so to get one withdrawal out. And when I sent a message on Facebook, they said that they would reply after 40 days. Absolutely ridiculous. We need to keep exchanges on their toes more. So yeah, this is quite a dick move by HitBTC, if it is true. All signs are pointing towards the fact that it is true. But yeah, I'll leave links to the Proof of Keys website and you know, all the tabs here so you can check it out for yourself. Let me know what you think about it. Thanks to everyone who brought this up yesterday in the live stream. It is something that kind of slipped past me. So I fully support this. I think this is good. I think it's important to keep exchanges on their toes and remind them that they should not be using customer funds, customers' deposits, any way that they see fit. They have to keep it separate, and they have to ensure that they remain solvent. So this is a good event. It's something I support, and I'm sure it's something you guys all support as well. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about it in the comment area below. I hope you all have a nice day, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care.